I gotta bring in some light to the party. Hold up, you guys. Just wait, don't you fret. Hey, hi, hello, how are you? Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm gonna be telling you a story. Every girl has been encountered by at least one creepy guy in their life, okay? And if you haven't been encountered by a creepy guy, just watch. It's gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen now, or maybe in an hour. It's gonna happen, okay? So it's the beginning of freshman year, and I'm trying to study for my biology teacher's class. And the test wasn't until like a couple days later, but that teacher was tough. At lunch, I was sitting with my friends, and they're not the quietest people out there. I couldn't study. I really could not. I told myself, Sabria, you're gonna go into the library and study. The next day, third period, which happens to be before lunch, I came up with a game plan that I was going to rush out of that class, get a snack, eat that snack really quick, and go into the library and study. So I go into the library and I do this scanning thing. And I was very fortunate enough to have gotten first pick on whatever table seat that I wanted. So I chose the very back. Because if you're like me, you want to be alone when you're alone. To ensure that nobody would sit near me, which is kind of mean, I had two textbooks and I put two on, I guess, two table seats things. And I put my backpack on my right side of me so it'd be easier to grab things. People were walking in and out of the library, and there's this one specific person. And if you have terrible instincts, this person eventually becomes the creepy guy. But we'll just call him Bob. So Bob, he walks in and he's walking towards these two girls, and these girls were just studying, and when they noticed him, they were kind of whispering things in each other's ear. Bob, as he was approaching this table of these two ladies, these girls packed up their stuff and they walked outside of the door. I was just a little suspicious, so Bob, he goes into like an aisle of books, or I resume to do my homework. I look up, he's staring at me through the bookshelf. Like, what? Why? You guys don't know how bad I am with staring. When people stare at me, I don't know what to do. At each table in the library, there are these picture frame stand things. I kind of just slid it over and I kind of just ducked behind, and I kind of take a peek at my phone, and it's almost time to go. So as I'm packing up my stuff and then I look up, he's still staring at me. I have never rushed out of any place so quickly in my life. So, you know, next day I come in the library, Bob isn't there, and I got a lot of work done, and it came to the point where I got all of my work done that I kind of just stayed in the library. So a couple days later, I come out of third period class. I don't really rush out of there. I proceed to go to the library, and I'm stopped by two of my friends, and we're just talking. And after that conversation was done, I realized how much time flew by. I go into the library. There was one table that was empty. It's directly on the left of the entrance, and everyone in the library can just see you. I could sit with my friends, but then I was like, no, it's hot outside and I'm wearing gray. You know, when you're wearing gray and it's hot, you're bound to sweat, and sweat stains you can see them, okay? I'm not lying here, I'm being honest. So I was like, you know, I'll just stay in that seat. What's the worst that could happen? Everything bad happened. So I'm a little bit paranoid. So I'm just like sketching and doing all that, whatnot. And Bob walks in. Bob kind of just goes directly to his left, which was where my table was. And as he's walking by, his arm kind of just brushes the seat that's directly in front of me. And then he proceeds to walk. What I thought was really weird is he walks into the aisle of textbooks. I don't know why you'd walk into an aisle of textbooks, but I know he didn't need a checkout one. He comes to my table, he pulls out the chair and sits down. The first thing that Bob says to me is, "Can I sit here?" Wait, you wanna sit here? You're already sitting down. And I couldn't be like rude and just be like, "No, we can't sit here." So I was like, okay. He kind of just stares at me. And my hand starts to shake as I'm like doodling my pictures. And then he asks me what my name is, and I was gonna say something ridiculous, but then I said Sabria. Oh, I was just so uncomfortable. I kid you not, after every little conversation phrase, there was a 1-minute pause. Those were the longest 60 seconds of my life. And he goes, "Can I have your number?" No, sorry, no, you can't. And the 1-minute pause, and then he goes, "Why?" I kid you not, his personality could be mistaken for the Terminator. I told him like I don't really talk to people on my phone as often, which was true, I guess. Then he says, "I think you're cute." I have my lolos and lolas and titas. They call me cute all the time. You don't see me handing out my number like billionaires handing out money. No, you can't have my number. At this point, I was a mixture of uncomfortable and annoyed. I was partially like shaking while doodling. I was just making dots on the paper. I start to stiffen up, and when I stiffen up, I make double chins, okay? It's true. So I'm like, don't talk to me. And then he goes, "So can I have your number?" No, you can't have my number. I was thinking I was in the whole MTV situation, and I was Yvonne, and he was Darrell, and frankly, you cannot have my number, okay, because you're just creepy, okay? You creepy. Sorry, gotta fix the weave every 2 seconds. So I said, "No, you cannot have my number." He sits there, stares at me for like 5 minutes. I'm not exaggerating, 5 minutes, probably even more. And I'm just still shaking with my stiff body, double chins, white girl status. I cannot, no. So he gets up and he exits the library. So I kind of just look at the corner of my eye, making sure he disappears forever. Thank goodness, he's gone. He was gone. You guys want to know something? I never went into the library for lunch ever again. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I have a Twitter account, I have an Instagram account, I have a Facebook account. I mean, the only time I use it is to change my profile picture so my family members know that I'm alive. But I guess I'll link that down below too. And yeah, feel free to stalk everything else and tell me below if you have a creepy guy story, you tell me about it. I hope you enjoy your day and eat a good amount of nutrients. Okay, bye guys. I gotta get up. Okay, it doesn't really work like that. You gotta edit.